What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today we are watching Schindler's List. This won the poll on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for giving your input. I truly appreciate it, and without you, I wouldn't be a part of this amazing cinematic journey, filling in all the holes and gaps that I've had in my cinematic career. I don't know how this one slipped through. I think it was because maybe I wasn't so keen early on black and white film, but understanding more about what it is, and to a degree, I still don't really know exactly what it entails. These are the only things that I really know about it. Steven Spielberg directed it, starring Liam Neeson and Ralph Fiennes, one of my favorite actors of all time. I love everything that he does, not just on screen, but his theatrical work too, like Hamlet. Oh my God. If anybody's trying to get a cue as to who they should mimic when they're doing Shakespearean theater, Ralph Fiennes. Hands down. The only other thing that I know about the movie, and it is the centerpiece of the movie, is that it deals with the Holocaust. And I actually was given the bittersweet privilege long ago. I was doing a tour through Europe, and I had a chance to tour Mauthausen, which is one of the concentration camps in Austria. I will never forget that day as long as I live. I remember the barracks, I remember the showers, the cold, lifeless stone walls. The one thing that I will never forget is what I call the stairway to death, which is a stone staircase carved into the mountain in the back that they would make Jews walk up and down and they would make Jews walk up and down until they literally couldn't anymore. I remember the carvings in the walls of the gas chambers. And I think if there's anybody who's going to tell this story properly, or at least shed light on a little bit of heroism or truth to the matter, gotta be Steven Spielberg. So let's just get right into it. I am so excited. You guys are so excited to see me watch this, and I want to figure out why. Thanks for being a part of this, guys. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you to all my patrons. Without you, I wouldn't be watching this. For the full-length watch-along, go check out Patreon right now. We got wells of inspiration. We got funny stories. We got creative stories. We're developing all different types of creative content over there. Check it out. I'll see you there. We also got a whole new line of merch, so check that out too. The holiday season creeping up. Check that out. All right, guys, the moment I've all been waiting for. This is Schindler's List. Let's go. This was filmed in the 90s, right? So that means that the black and white was a choice, and I wonder if Spielberg thought that that would give it a little bit more authenticity. Oh, I love that title card right there with the two candles.
Name?
Interesting handheld choice with the camera. It adds to the chaos of everything that we're seeing. I wonder if some people tried to lie about their names and how well that worked. Hennessy, early in the morning. What a choice. I like this. It shows the difference in classes because it just shows how much of an abundance of choice this man has. Whether it's the ties or his cufflinks or even his pocket square. This guy has choice, he has money, and we just contrasted that with people literally getting registered. Oh, and he's a Nazi. Okay, so that tracks. Oh, Mr. Taken himself. Wow. It is very old-timey, like that lighting on his eyes.
Bring them over a round of drinks. You can say they are from me.
He's got a very intimidating way about him.
From the gentleman. Find out who he is.
Yes, sir.
Was he trying to do business with him or something?
In French, Bordeaux, Chateau Bordeaux, 28.
Well, Chateau Bordeaux, this guy knows his wine.
Who is that man?
That's Oscar Schindler.
Oh, he's Schindler. He's got a list somehow. Where? Oh, God, come on, man. Well, at least they've reached the point in history when everybody's allowed to smile in pictures. Now, I don't believe a lot of people are evil, but I do believe a lot of acts are evil, and
They come into our house and tell us we don't live there anymore.
What they tell me changes from day to day.
Wow.
By law, I have to tell you, sir, I'm a Jew.
Is that Ben Kingsley? Oh my god, this cast is star-studded.
You can make a fortune, don't you think?
I think most people right now have other priorities.
You must have contacts in the Jewish business community.
What community? Jews can no longer own businesses. That's
It's a very interesting shot, and it's a very long profile shot. This is so artistically different. It's like he went back to the early days of cinematography. I like the style choice. I should have given this a chance when I was younger.
I'm sure I don't know anybody who'll be interested in this.
Tell them they should be.
Liam Neeson does a very good job being intimidating when he needs to be. He's so relaxed, and then he starts tensing up a little bit when he tries to be menacing near the end. Are those posters on how to identify a Jew? Deadline for entering the ghetto. The fact that there's a deadline for something like this is just repulsive. I've definitely heard this theme before. I just never knew where it was coming from. Look, literally just taking essentials. I'm getting emotional just thinking about that. This movie's gonna make me feel a lot of things. The amount of sway and propaganda that is influenced, like even literally kids. I mean, we saw that in Jojo Rabbit, but it's so crazy to see the actual dramatic side of it, the realistic side of just like how vitriolic these young generations just became because of everything that they were fed and all the lies that they were fed. Literally lies that these people weren't people. Like, it was satirical and funny in Jojo Rabbit, but it touched on a tinge of truth that the German people and Nazis literally didn't view Jews as people.
I'm a policeman now, could you believe it?
They actually made them officers. That's interesting. Oh god, that looks so dangerous.
The standard SS rate for Jewish skilled laborers is 7 marks a day. The Jews themselves receive nothing.
Wow.
What?
The Jewish worker's salary, you pay it directly to...
It's owned by Germans, but it's outside the ghetto, so you can barter for the... Bring your sister, okay?
I love Ben Kingsley's very realistic talk with him. It's a hard thing to do as an actor, like being very conversational and casual.
I hear your name goes on a list and they put you on trucks. I'm not going to hide like some animal.
I gotta imagine it's gotta be one of the most daunting things to be confident and stand like a rock in a lot of this controversy, but I appreciate and admire the people who do. I was like, what do? Do you say you have a talent and go somewhere with them, or do you say you don't have a talent and you're meaningless to them?
Not essential. I teach history and literature.
What are you doing with him?
Very good, he's 53 years old, it's too new.
Wow. Wow, he is good.
How many times I told you? I'm a metal polisher.
Oh, I love Ben Kingsley's character in this. Just moving mountains to help his people.
Don't touch, you get electrocuted. Here, have a try.
Don't do it, it is extremely dangerous, you could die. Here, you try it. Is she doing it with one finger? I'm sorry, come on. What's your typing, like 5 words a minute? Oh dear God, not the nearsighted one. Yeah, he's not gonna toast to you.
Just pretend, for Christ's sake. I'm trying to thank you.
Wow, that's pretty big.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're not friends here. I hope you know that. Who are you?
You would like her.
Oscar, please.
What?
Is that his wife or something?
Be careful of the stepmates.
Mrs. Schindler, Merrick.
Ah, yep. He's like, oh God, Mrs. Schindler, the number of women I've seen go up to his room. We need more songs these days in 3/4 time.
My father said 50. I've got 350.
She's just gonna overlook all the women that he just kind of paraded around.
Oscar Schindler. He came here with nothing and built a bankrupt company into a major manufactory.
It's kind of impressive, just on the backs of Jewish people now.
Something was missing. War.
Oh, God.
Should I stay?
Or should I go?
It's a beautiful city.
He don't give a shit about her.
Promise me, Oscar, no doorman or maitre d' will ever presume I'm anyone other than Mrs. Schindler, and I'll stay.
Oh my God, really? Couldn't even do that. Well, at least we know where his character is beginning in this journey.
I want to thank you, sir.
Does he only have one arm?
I work hard for you. I'm sure you do.
So the only way that they can survive this war is by working for the Nazis in promoting the German effort.
This is for the Obersturmbannführer, Sir Greta. It's about
By the
Greta
way,
Essendahl.
don't ever do that to me again.
Go.
Wow.
What's his use?
Very useful.
Oh my God. He's doing everything that he can to keep his people alive, well, working. What the fuck?
Come with me.
Oh.
An essential worker.
Oh God.
Look at the snow, look at the snow, look at the snow.
He was a metal press operator.
Now you're defending him?
Quite skilled.
Oh God. No, I can't make that kind of transition emotionally.
Director, it's about Stern.
What's going on with Stern?
Do not bring your baggage with you. It will follow you later.
Will it actually follow them later? Where are they going?
He's on the list.
He is.
If he were an essential worker, he would
I'm
not be on
talking
the
to a
list.
clerk. What is your name?
Are these to the camps?
My plant manager is somewhere on this train. What is your name?
My name is Kunda.
Or Kunder?
What's yours?
Schindler. Schindler.
We're just gonna trade note-taking?
Can guarantee you, you'll both be in southern Russia before the end of the month.
Wow.
Stern! Stern! Stern!
Well, that was quick.
Stop the train! He's here!
You literally just saved him from going to the concentration camps. Is their luggage even going with them? Are you kidding me? Nothing. Nothing is going with them. Watches, pictures of loved ones, appraising jewelry. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, but I know how to feel.
I woke up from a dream this morning.
It was all a dream.
I like it here. There's a kind of...
Well, that's because you're an officer.
This street divides the ghetto just about in half. Do you have any questions, sir?
Yeah, while it's top down, I'm fucking freezing.
There they are, sir.
What are you gonna do with them?
There is an opening for a job. Which of you has domestic experience? Yeah, on second thoughts, I don't really want someone else's maid. I don't want to give you my call.
Really? You're concerned about giving her your cough?
Helen Hirsch.
I can't get a read on this guy yet.
She says the foundation was broken. She's got to take it down.
What the hell is happening?
The entire foundation has to be torn down and repoured.
Oh my God.
I'm a graduate of civil engineering from the University of Milan.
Wow. Listen to her though. I mean, I'm sure you don't care about people dying, but...
Shoot her.
What?
I'm only trying to do my job.
Yeah, I'm doing mine.
Are you serious? No, come on.
It will take more than that.
I'm sure you're right. Take it down. report it like she said.
Are you... Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna shoot her in the head and then just do exactly what she wanted to do. Just as a move. You are Voldemort. Liquidation of the Ghetto. Just when I think it literally can't show me anything more shocking. We're literally talking about it like it's just like business schematics. What are you gonna do about it, Schindler? Was this just like for sport or is this like for an actual purpose? Like either way, it doesn't matter, but like, come on. What are they doing with him? What? Oh, come on. They're gonna shoot him because he doesn't have it. Oh my. Oh God, come on. Okay. I am beyond pissed. Wow, Spielberg really did a good job with very little to really emulate just how impactful a lot of these moments and situations and raids were. And you know what's interesting is that like when people are dying in here, it's not like theatrical like in a lot of like Hollywood films are, but it's just drop. If anything, it almost seems a little bit more realistic to me and it's more impactful because you just drop like life is over just like that. I gotta tell you guys, this is hard to watch. Like, I feel like this needs to be seen to remember, but oh God. Yeah, how do you feel now being on the wrong side of history? Is that girl in color? Why is she the only one in red? Oh wow. Who is she? Like, what's her significance? Oh, she's back to black and white. Oh, God. Oh, you're still not safe. Keep hiding. Oh, God, it's gonna kill me. Are you serious?
I wish this fucking night were over.
Yeah, no, I do too. Thanks, Voldy. I don't know how to feel about these officers. This is a labor camp, right? And he's just watching from his high tower. That's great. Are you serious? No. Everything about him, I absolutely hate. And I would like to say that he's just like being a good villain, but like this is literally how people were back then.
At the way of Commandant Amon.
No. Sit. How are you doing? Oscar Schindler.
It'd be interesting to see their dynamic.
They're not gone. They're here.
They're mine.
Damn.
It costs me money. I have to find somebody else. I have to train them.
They really like these profile shots when two people are at odds.
What you want is your own sub-camp.
I don't know if that's what he wants. Oh, they are going to work for him. Now, what's the catch here? I have to remember through this entire movie to not blame the dogs. They are just trained. What is happening? Oh my God, dude. Relax. Oh my God. There's so many things that I'm just like, what else is like more soul-sucking? It's like, well, when you're literally about to die and you're in a camp and everything is taken from you, including your identity, and you look up to the house and everybody's having a party and making out with like 7 women at a time.
What are you doing?
Scratching my head.
Next time, think we have lice.
Record payoffs to the main administration and economics office, the armament.
This is why you need him at your side the entire time.
Forget
More
it.
complicated. What do you mean?
He's like-
Forget it. You can't
Gives me a
forget it.
headache.
You
It
can't
gives me a
forget it.
headache.
Just get him. At least he cares a little bit about him.
Victor, don't let things fall apart. I work too hard.
Wow, he's really pushing him now. The dynamic is changing. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Make me a hinge.
Yes, sir.
Are you serious? Come on, come on.
Oh, that's very good. But you've been working since 6 this morning. Yet such a small pile of hinges.
Oh, come on. Spielberg, how many times? Spielberg, I get it.
Oh, Christ.
Dra det, sir.
Oh my god. What's going on with the guns?
Herr Director!
Thank you, sir.
Oh. Okay. Is every Jewish person who's in trouble seeking refuge at the company?
He wants you.
Well, he already did. Really? Really? That's why he didn't want to see her? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
They say your factory is a haven.
Does he not like that?
You've been misled.
He
Such
paid
activities are
50,000
illegal.
zloty to get forced
You
papers.
will not entrap me, Miss Strasser. Try, and I will have you arrested. I swear to God.
Oh my god.
People die. It's a fact of life. Send them over to Schindler. His place is a haven, didn't you know? It's not a factory.
Alright, but you can have both.
I know.
Are you losing money?
No, I'm not losing money. It's dangerous.
It is, but it's for the right reasons. He wants to show him the atrocities that are happening, so he will accept these people.
Pearlman, husband and wife.
Wow. This classical guitar in the background is really beautiful. I love it when movies use different instruments to relay the same theme. At least she gets to see it. It's like one of the first smiles I've seen in this movie where I haven't wanted to vomit. I need to go see a therapist after this. Thanks, guys.
Herr Director,
You don't have to report to me, Helen. You know who I am? I'm Schindler.
Is he trying to get her?
He beat me because I threw out the bones from dinner.
He literally beat her because she threw out chicken bones. Who wants chicken bones? Unless you're making a soup. Just checking off every single box in the list of power trips.
He shot a woman who was passing by. Just a woman on her way somewhere, you know. Oh, dear Commandante, the more you see,
I like this slow push
live by.
towards her.
You can say to yourself,
Spielberg does a good job giving actors the space to present an emotional monologue. And I really like what he's doing here. Wow. Broke down so many walls for her and she can be vulnerable.
Control is power.
Yeah, look at that power shot right there. They're focusing on his eyes a lot. Even just the lighting. Just cut off here and you would just see his eyes. Windows to the soul.
They fear us because we have the power to kill arbitrarily. It's not power, though. Power is when we have every justification to kill. And we don't.
Yeah.
That's what the Emperor said. A man stole something, he's brought him before the Emperor, and the Emperor pardons him.
Tell me, should I be alarmed that auditors are reviewing my books? Ah!
What?
I'm sorry, sir.
Do you know how much the saddle is worth?
Oh my god. Power. Power. Did he really get through to him? No, he didn't. They built him a playground? Oh my god.
She was smoking on the job. Tell her not to do it again.
Is he really having a change of heart? Or he's just really easily manipulated in terms of doing anything that makes it look powerful?
I've been unable to remove the stains from your bathtub.
Go ahead, go and leave. Leave, I pardon you.
That was so strange. Yeah, I pardon you. He's gonna snap at some point, isn't he? I don't like the fact that we're still lingering on the kid. Nope, he's gonna get shot. He's gonna get shot. Son of a bitch. Not without some warning shots, really? Oh my god. And we go literally right to a manicure scene. Oh, they're his hands. I thought they were a woman's. Oh god.
You really are a wonderful cook and a well-trained servant.
Oh god. Every time he's in a scene, I just get so unsettled. He does such a good job at being horrifying.
The truth, Helen, is always the right answer.
No, it's not in this instance. Right here, the truth would get them killed. This is why I love philosophy. The truth isn't always the right thing. Tar said it in Interstellar.
Touch you in your loneliness.
Oh, God.
What would that be like? I wonder. I mean...
No, don't wonder. You drunk asshole, go back up and enjoy your party.
No, you make a good point. You make a very good point.
I hate everything about this.
Is this the face of a rat?
On the left of the screen, yeah.
You nearly talked me into it.
Really? What? What the? There's so much happening right now.
On behalf of the workers, happy birthday.
Well, Steph, please. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, he's kissing her straight on the lips. That's still not right.
2 big warehouses, and they were made to undress.
She come from a concentration camp?
They told them to breathe all the time because it's good for disinfecting. And then they gassed them.
I cannot believe it.
Well, unfortunately, it turned out to be right. Literally, it's such a heinous, horrible act that they can't even bring themselves to believe it. Well, yeah, because it's literally unbelievable.
No, it can't be true. We are very, very important for them.
Look at how they've convinced themselves that they are safe from any kind of malpractice or safe from any kind of abuse. Wow. Are they just being loaded onto the train now directly after saying that they were essential workers and that they're too valuable and there's no way that you would kill your own workers? Awesome.
They've got to separate the sick from the healthy to make room.
How are you going to determine? I mean, like, this is the perfect time where they should probably lie. Of course they're going to be sick if they're just in all these barracks. Oh, God. That's crazy. They're using blood for makeup. I don't even know what to say. This is, by and large, like one of the most traumatizing films I've ever watched. I'd have to look up some interviews afterwards because I can't imagine these actors being able to walk away from this scot-free and unscathed without any kind of therapy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I could get off. You could fit one more in there.
There's no room for you in here.
There's definitely room for him. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, but...
Oscar!
Come on, gentlemen. Oh, another beautiful day.
I'm just noticing now that Ralph Fiennes and Liam Neeson have very similar, like, facial structures. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. You know, there are many times throughout this film where I'm just watching it and I'm like, there's no way that this is actually how it happened, but I've seen the photos. Look at you go, Schindler.
You're giving them hope. You shouldn't do that.
Wow, he's playing the role very well.
You open the doors, you give them water, yeah?
Jawohl.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now he knows he's not joking. Oh, you just made a mortal enemy. Asshole. Did they really arrest him? Are you serious? On what grounds? I guess, I mean, in this day and age, you don't need grounds, but I still want to know.
I kissed a Jewish girl.
Oh.
He sees a beautiful woman he doesn't think.
Is he protecting him?
She was Jewish. She shouldn't have done it, but she was very good looking.
Wow. He's really protecting him, trying to get him out.
I did that.
Sit down.
Oh. I like that transition.
It's not just good old-fashioned Jew-hating talk.
Good God.
It's policy now.
Well, it's good to know that the laws can change at any given moment. Is that snow? No, that's ash. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can you imagine living in a town and just raining down human ash? Throw him in.
The party's over, Oscar. They're closing us down, sending everybody to Auschwitz.
Oh my God.
I'm to help organize the shipment has put myself on the last train.
Nothing bad's going to happen to you there. You'll receive special treatment.
I'd like to think that's not what you mean.
Preferential treatment, all right?
I don't know if he wants preferential treatment. Probably just wants to be with his people.
You ran my business. I'm going home. Boss, I've got more money than any man can spend in a lifetime. Someday, this is all going to end, you know. I was going to say we'll have a drink then.
I think I better have it now.
What must it be like to contemplate putting yourself on a list to your own death? Oh, man. Okay, there it is. Get me invested in the motherfucking characters. I wonder what's back home for him. Or better yet, do you think that he actually does go home, or does he stay and try to do something to help, I don't know, whoever is left?
You want these people?
These people. My people. I want my people.
Look, you've got to move them. Doesn't make any sense.
Look,
you're not telling me
it's
something.
good for me.
I love that divide between them two.
Artillery shells.
Everyone's making artillery
Tank shells. They need...
Oh, he's really trying to save them now.
I'll go along with it.
You're gonna do it?
Mila, Pfefferberg, and...
Does he actually know the names of his employees now? They're not just insignificant, inconsequential people that are making us pots and pans. We're really seeing a change in his compassionate arc now. Positive change. Positive change.
450. More.
Are we seeing the creation of the list?
600.
Just don't stop. Don't even make a limit.
How many cigarettes have you smoked tonight? You smoke, I smoke half.
No, Oscar, I can't do it anymore. I will not accept that.
Get in my face.
Fine, but you're paying it.
If you were still working for me, I'd expect you to talk me out of it.
They're more important than the business now. You can even see like Itzhak is coming to terms with how much Oscar has changed.
The list is an absolute good.
There's one more name I want to put there. I'll never find a maid as well trained as her.
No.
You really want her that bad. You want to hold on to her that bad.
One hand of 21.
No.
Are you gonna gamble for her? I mean, that's fucked up, but like, if it turns out that she ends up with Oscar, then great, I guess.
She's just going to Auschwitz #2 anyway. What difference does it
She's
make?
not got Auschwitz. I'd never do that to her. We should take her into the woods and shoot her painlessly in the back of the head.
Are you gonna just old yell at her?
What does it just set for? 14,800.
Really? That guy is so scummy. He's like, oh, now that I think about what reality is, I don't want to play you in 21. I just want you to pay me 14,000.
Welcome, Marcus.
Michael Lempel.
Wow.
Itzhak Stern.
There we go. It's so refreshing to feel after just like 2 hours of despair. You know what's really interesting is that this is a callback to like the very beginning when they were giving their names.
Helena Hirsch.
There you go, Helena. Now they're giving their names, hopefully for the last time, on a pathway to salvation. God, that's gotta be annoying if you live next to that train.
You'll be pleased with the level of efficiency I get from these workers. The prisoners, however,
Excuse me.
They would have rather been somewhere else.
Yeah, your speaking lines are over. Get off my stoop.
I know you've had a long journey, but it's only a short walk further to the factory, where hot soup and bread is waiting for you.
Is this the women train? Oh God, I feel like just the fact that we're seeing this now is indicative that something bad is gonna happen. Imagine being a kid and seeing those trains go by. Oh my God. Wait, what? No freaking way. Why is this, how has that happened? I thought he said that they were supposed to come, they were on the list, weren't they? Oh, and it was the women who were talking about the rumors and the stories of the gas chambers. Oh, it's coming around full circle in the most sickening circle. Imagine how betrayed they feel even further. So degrading. Now, what's the point of, like, cutting the hair, though? Oh, God, no. I can see it. I can literally see the piping. Oh. That's so not cool. Oh, I hate that so much, Steven. Playing with my heartstrings in probably the worst way I've ever felt. Yeah, she knows. She knows exactly where they're going.
You're not the only industrialist who needs labor. Straight away to special treatment.
Look at the lighting choice. Shrouding the top half of his face in darkness. Showing the contrast, I think, between the good and evil, because Oscar's lighting showed his eyes.
I'm not making any judgment about you.
All I say is I'm not comfortable with them on the table.
That's a nice way to put it, I guess. I've never heard that one.
It creates a lot of paperwork.
Tough shit. There we go. All right, well, at least they finally got saved. I was wondering if this was going to end grimly. I was like, there's no way that they would do it. But like, again, I've been wrong about everything happening in this movie. Just when I think they can't shock me, they do. What? Are you grabbing the kids?
These are my workers. They should be on my train. Their fingers polish the insides of shell metal casings.
Jesus Christ, dude. Just start grabbing kids and just shipping them to Auschwitz. Well, it's good to know that this was an easy, seamless process. How are the men gonna react to seeing them like this? I like how Oscar is walking amongst them, too. He's not beside them, he's not watching them from afar. A lot of little subtle hints and symbolisms.
Under Department W provisions, it is unlawful to kill a worker without just cause. If you shoot without thinking, you go to prison, I get paid.
Wow, lay down the law, man. Lay down the law, Oscar. Liam Neeson does such a good job looking menacing just by the fact that he's so much taller than all of them.
For your cooperation, you have my gratitude.
Gratitude. That's a beautiful cathedral. I wonder which one that is.
No doorman or maitre d' will ever mistake you again.
Wow. Oh.
We've received angry complaints from the armaments board. All of them have failed quality control tests.
To be expected.
There's a rumor you've been going around miscalibrating the machines.
Wow. Is he intentionally doing it that just so the German army fails? That would be insane.
If this factory ever produces a shell that can actually be fired, I'll be very unhappy.
Yeah. Wow, what a balancing act, because to save these people, you have to end up doing something that's essential for the war, but the war is against these people, and yet at the same time, they have to do a good job, and if they don't do a good job, which ends up helping their people, they get sent back to Auschwitz. What a balancing act.
What day is this? Friday?
Sabbath?
It is Friday, isn't it? What's the matter with you? You should be preparing for the Sabbath.
Mm-hmm. Wow. The journey that this rabbi has gone through, too. Interesting. Okay, so is the color symbolizing hope? Wow, they do not like that. He really became a model hero.
Do you have any money hidden away someplace that I don't know about?
Why? Am I broke?
That would be a yes.
Yesterday morning,
oh,
at General Eisenhower's headquarters,
that's it.
The German war is therefore at an end.
I think it's time the guards came into the factory. The unconditional surrender of Germany has just been announced. Tomorrow, you'll begin the process of looking for survivors of your families. Many of you have come up to me and thanked me. Thank yourselves. Thank your fearless Stern. And others among you who worried about you have faced death at every moment. I'm a member of the Nazi Party.
Yeah.
I am a criminal. I shall remain with you until 5 minutes after midnight, after which time I have to flee. I know you have received orders from our commandant to dispose of the population of this camp. Now would be the time to do it.
Wow. Ballsy. There we go. All it takes is one. Make the hard decision. Which shouldn't be that hard, but, you know, we've seen in modern time, cults are gonna be like cults. He was like, oh, that was a close one.
In memory of the countless victims among your people, I ask us to observe 3 minutes of silence.
What a juxtaposition. Praying for the survivors in a moment of silence with a swastika pin in clear sight.
Thank you, Mr. Yeah.
Really? What are they doing? Okay. Oh, they made him a ring. Poor Mr. Yadif, though. Thank you, Mr. Yadif. Whop! Look at them take their hats off for him.
We've written a letter trying to explain things. Every worker has signed it.
Thank you.
As Hebrew it says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
I could have got more. I could have got more. I don't know if I just...
Oscar, there are 1,100 people who are alive because of you.
Wow.
I threw away so much money. You have no idea. I didn't do enough.
You did.
Oh my God.
This car. Why did I keep the car? 10 people right there. 10 people. This pin. This is gold. At least one.
Oh, God, the guilt, the lifelong remorse.
For this.
Oh man.
I could have got one more person. And I didn't. I didn't.
Oh my God. Oh, they're dressing up as liberated prisoners so they can flee safely. Holy shit.
You have been liberated by the Soviet army.
The Soviet army. I gotta reread my history.
Where should we go? Don't go east, that's for sure. I wouldn't go west either, if I were you.
You got saved by the Soviet army, but don't go east.
Isn't that a town over there?
Oh, wow. Someone's gonna be working overtime at the diner. My heart hurts so much right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, I completely forgot about him. Jesus Christ. Interesting choice to not kick the box completely over the first time. Wow. I gotta look that tree up. Oh my God. Danka? Oh my God. Wow. The feeling of being able to just come back and pay homage to the person who saved you. Do we know, is there any significance to where he's buried? Wow. Wow. There are more than 6,000 descendants of the Schindler Jews. Is that Liam Neeson? Wow. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I've ever been this emotionally distraught by a movie. Not even Green Mile did that. Not even Shawshank did that. This is real. This is something that just, it weighs on you so much because you know, you've heard the stories passed down. You know, my grandpa's lived through World War II, and they would tell me stories about everything that happened. You would hear about the atrocities done by the Jewish people, and now you have current conflicts that are making things even more complicated for everybody involved. And you strip all of the politics away and you're just left with the people. It's so hard to watch. But I believe that this stuff needs to be watched. We need to watch movies like this. We need to watch documentaries. We need to visit the sites. We need to go to Ground Zero. We need to watch videos from 9/11. We need to see all of these things so we don't forget exactly where we were. And especially for newer generations, and it's easier for history to be rewritten. Mark Twain has a great quote that says, "History doesn't always repeat itself, but it sometimes rhymes." And if we're not careful, people with ideologies can rise up again, and ensuring that this story gets told is the best way to combat it. Oscar Schindler was unabashedly a hero. Changed from a selfish, greedy man to giving everything away. And that performance that Liam Neeson gave at the very end, saying, "I could have saved one more," and just quantifying everything he has on him, his person, his car, in terms of lives he could have saved, and just breaking down. Oh, that got to me so bad. Steven Spielberg has this unique gift to tell stories in ways that not many of us know how to. I mean, mind you, this was right around the time that Jurassic Park was being done, and now, you know, then E.T., and then I think of modern films that he's done, like Ready Player One. Like, the fact that this is the same director is crazy. The style choices, from everything being in black and white to show the grim bleakness of reality, to choosing to color certain elements of, I would say, hope and resilience, whether it was the symbol of the little girl and the innocence that was being attacked, to the flames of the candles that were lit for the Sabbath. There were flickers of hope, and they only were appreciated because we were shown the bleakness of everything else through it being black and white. Now, also, the choice to film everything in almost a handheld camera style is also really telling, because nothing is clean, everything is jumbled, everything is from like a human perspective. Everything is almost shot from a human's point of view, because it's shaky, because it's unsteady, because we are reacting in real time, not as an audience member, but as somebody who is put there in the scene to see somebody die. And they didn't die in a theatrical sense, they just dropped. And that was so hard to watch because it felt so much more real. It didn't scream choreographed. It didn't scream somebody who had been practicing it and this was their umpteenth take to do it. It just felt like somebody was literally getting shot in the head and dying, and it was hard to watch. I'm gonna say it was hard to watch, and my words are getting jumbled and I don't know how to react fully to it, but all I can say is this was a beautiful depiction of a man who deserved all the praise in the world for the liberation of human lives and the savior of what they did. Now, I understand that he says he didn't want to be held as the savior. The Jewish people were really the ones who should be called the saviors because they kept strong, they kept the faith, they never lost hope. The resilience, the heart, the hope. This movie is a symbol of resilience, of compassion, of beautifully understanding how precious human life is and doing everything that you can to make sure that it continues on, even if that means building artillery for the German cause that is actively the reason why those Jewish people are in danger, why they're getting slaughtered, why there's a genocide happening. And I was concerned about that, and I was interested in seeing how he was going to weigh the moral dilemma. And it turns out that he just bit the bullet and literally made artillery that didn't work, knowing that they could be shut down, knowing at any moment that once they did get shut down, those Jewish people were going back to Auschwitz. And he was willing to take that risk. And it just so happened that the war ended up ending before any of that could happen. And can you imagine what had happened if that those two events were reversed? God, this would have been a completely different ending. But thank God that it didn't. This was one of the most beautiful films I've ever watched. Would I watch it again? It's gonna take a lot for me to watch it again because I feel so much from it. I'm getting a lot of flashbacks from my time touring through Mauthausen in Austria and seeing those same barracks, and just now I can't help but think about how they were built. I can't help but think about all the mundane clerical things and mistakes that happened that Jewish people committed just to get murdered over. But I'm glad to see that all the main characters ended up surviving. I was worried about Itzhak. I was worried about Helena. I was worried about even, you know, the kids like Danka. And there were so many misdirects. Like, how are you going to show me a scene in which a bunch of Jewish women get shoved into a shower? The door is locked behind them, the lights are out, the screaming, and then it turns out to be actual water. Like, I felt like my heart was going to absolutely rip in two, and my brain was short-circuiting at this point. It just shows you the kind of evil that happened, and Steven Spielberg was able to write a story about Nazi evil without really ever mentioning Hitler. And what a move to do that, to show that evil was everywhere within the Nazi party back then, whether it was the manipulation, whether it was the propaganda, whether it was any other SS officer other than Hitler, because we know the story of Hitler, but the story of these people, of Ralph Fiennes' character and every other SS officer in there who was either trying to attack the Jewish race, or down to like the little kids watching the trains go by to Auschwitz and making the symbol. Like, how evil the Nazi party was to create this false reality. Being able to do that without Hitler was a feat, but it seemed seamless because, my God, did I hate every second of them on screen. I need to stress eat. I need to go take a walk, enjoy some fall air, maybe take a stroll through Central Park or something. But I'm gonna go do that. This was a beautiful, beautiful film. The story deserved to be told, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. And I know exactly why you guys wanted me to watch this, and I know exactly why it remained a favorite and it won the poll. So I thank you guys for that. I thank you for taking me on this journey. Keep these coming, really. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. Give me a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Check out the full-length watch-along on Patreon. Again, thank you to all my patrons. Be on the lookout for any other polls coming out on Patreon or on YouTube, because I want you guys to be a part of the next thing that I watch, whether it's a try not to laugh, whether it's a reaction, anything you guys got, keep them coming. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. From one artist to another, stay creative, and I'll see you again.